What's up everybody, Silpix here. We have the Salome video preview. Let's check out her kit. So we have Salome here. It looks like she's 117 base speed, same stats as Green Laya, with HP percent self-imprint, with 6,266 base HP. So we have Salome's S2, which gives her skill nullifier, and as well as the ability to clone another hero, and it'll give her extra turn so she can take the turn right after she copies the other unit. So what clone does is that she copies another hero that you can target, so the enemy can't be behind like a Barunka's passive, the enemy can't be targeted if they're stealthed and so on, but you can also target your own allies, so that's useful. And it looks like you get to take the turn right away, so you can cast whatever ability. Something to note is that because she is an extra turn unit, something like a Bunny Dominiel will definitely take advantage of this, so suspect the enemy to counterpick you with that unit. So in this preview video here that they show, looks like Salome is copying the ally Straze, and you can see they'll get the artifact proc from Straze. I believe that's the basically the Tachi, the Benimaru's Tachi artifact, which you get, yep, right there, Strike of Aspiration, which gives you the attack buff if you have no debuffs on you currently. And you'll also notice right here on this side, you can actually use Straze S2 as well, or S1. You're not just limited to the S3, but you want to probably be clicking the S3 on most characters. So you're gonna send the Straze S3 here. And notice here, Straze or Salome will get the extra turn from killing. So that's the EE being copied from Straze. Skill 3, she's going to inflict collapse on a single target for 2 turns. And it has a 100% chance to death break, which is really, really nice. And then you're going to do some additional extra damage. And it scales proportional to her max HP. Very nice. Nothing too crazy though. Depending on the multipliers, you may want to consider running Pursuit set, but we'll have to see. Yep. Beautiful S3. And we're going to see a 6,000 pop with the additional damage from the S3. And then S1, nothing too crazy, but dual attack with the highest attack ally. And this single target attack does scale with her max HP. Nothing too crazy, but very useful nonetheless, because it guarantees that you bring an ally that you want. Alright, I also wanted to mention this also specific interaction. We're going to see in the preview video, Salome is going to actually activate her S2, take extra turn, and she's going to copy Bystander Huayang, who will also have the skill effect nullifier. So it looks like Bystander Huayang in this case can be buffed. So it looks like any buffs that you had prior with Salome, you may be able to keep them as well. Not 100% sure though. So as far as stats go, as we mentioned earlier, she has the same base stats as Green Laya here. So for my Salome, I'm thinking of running her something like this. Perhaps switch her over to Immunity set. But for now, we have her at 25k HP. This is with the A imprint here. However, I do have the gold transmit stones, so we'll be able to bring her to triple S. That'll bring her HP much higher at around 26,000 HP and 281 speed. Those are the only 2 stats that really matter. Any effectiveness is a bonus. And you'll probably want to run her on the Sweet Miracle artifact on top of having immunity set, most likely being her best. I will have to max this out myself. We run Sweet Miracle on Salome here, so that way she can cleanse any debuffs like stuns or sleeps that are 1 turn, or you can run artifact like a Durandal to get a CR push whenever she's attacked, or just Proof of Valor just for innate tankiness. Salome won't need any crit chance or crit damage because she'll be copying the other units with her S2, and her S3 innately is a fixed damage additional after, so no need for crit chance or crit damage in her base kit, and her S1 is simply a dual attack with the highest attack ally. Overall, I think Salome is going to be a very strong unit for both PvP and PvE purposes. Maybe in PvE, you can do some fun like one-shot teams. You can do like double Sigrid S3 or something, if that's still a thing for like one-shots. Or for PvP rather, where she's going to be the most highest impact, you can run her with comps like Aggro or Cleave. Like we saw in the video, double Straze S3 is pretty much wraps for the enemy team.